Hello, hello, hello. It's GNL Reacts, and this time though we're doing I guess review react of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We all saw it on the weekend. We're gonna give our thoughts on it. So Pogi, you can start us off. What's your initial overall thoughts on it?
Okay, not gonna lie, I didn't know the movie was coming out until like 2 days before.
Oh
So
yeah.
I wasn't expecting anything.
Yeah.
But after watching it, after I some tears were shed. Some tears were shed for me. Rocket has moved top 5 in my favorite Marvel characters,
Oh.
and it also is in my top 5 favorite Marvel movies.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it a lot. I did not because I'm not a fan of like Guardians of the Galaxy. I watch it just to watch it and just to follow up. But like this one in particular, like I felt it. Like I enjoyed throughout the whole freaking movie. I loved it.
Gilly?
And no spoilers. Spoilers. We're gonna be spoilers.
Oh
soon.
yeah,
Yeah.
spoilers. Yeah, we
Yeah.
forgot. There's spoilers on here. So
Yeah.
if you haven't watched it, go watch it and then watch this after. Okay, yeah, Gilly.
Yeah. So for this movie, I think it was my favorite Guardians movie of all of them.
Yeah.
It I think it was a little bit different. There was a lot in this movie that they haven't shown in other or did in other Marvel movies. Um should I say some examples now? Like they dropped
Yeah.
this is the first time they dropped the F bomb.
F-bomb.
Yeah. And I think I'm not too sure. This might have been Disney wise. I think there was a lot of blood compared to different Marvel movies.
I can't remember if
I don't remember.
Cause,
Volume
'cause-
2 had a lot because there was a lot of killing in Volume 2. In that one scene with Yondu. Remember with the arrow?
Oh,
He's
Arrow.
walking, all the guys were falling down.
was there blood though?
I think there was.
I don't remember seeing any blood. I just remember like
Oh.
people dying. You know.
Yeah. And yeah, I think. Do you think it was graphic when they showed his face?
Oh, that's fine.
You know, if you brought your kid there, you think they were like, "Whoa."
Yeah, but there was Red Skull, and that was a little. I know it was a little less, but it was still. Yeah, that's fine. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's like you look at Taserface and all those other Ravagers,
Yeah.
having that kind of a face behind it. That's fine.
I wasn't expecting it. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't expect that they would peel away his face too.
Yeah.
I saw the stretch, but I was just like, oh, I didn't think they would actually go there
Yeah.
on that.
It reminds me of like a graphic version of what's his name? Two-Face from Dark Knight.
Yeah. That's true. Okay, here's the question. Pogi, what format did you watch it on?
IMAX.
IMAX. Gilly, what did you watch it on?
Yeah, IMAX.
So I didn't decide. So my friends decided to try this 4DX version of it, right? So the 4DX, there's D-Box. I know D-Box is one, which is very subtle. You get the sway there. The 4DX one, it's a freaking ride, okay? So I went in.
It shakes your chair.
The chair. There's four there's 4 chairs to I guess every motor or whatever, right? So and then I saw that for your legs, there's a little bit of a step platform for it and everything, and I'm like, okay, like this is not your usual D-Box, right? Because the D-Box looks like a normal seat, right? So
Yeah.
put my drink there, put my popcorn there, right? Movie starts, there's a little rumbling, and then you kind of it's like literally a ride, right? So it pauses left or right, and then on the first scene, when Adam Warlock just freaking comes in storming in, I'm about to drink, and all of a sudden, what the hell? And
I would not like
swear
that.
I saw popcorn flying on the bottom, and I was just like, "Oh no, this is Guardians. The fights are just gonna. There's so many fights. There's gonna be so many fights in this movie." And then the whole time was like shaky. And it's so funny because you see people's heads are like watching, and all of a sudden,
Oh my god. How much more?
it was.
How
I
much
was.
was it?
I don't know. I forgot what it was in Canadian because we were on that. I'm in that cine club thing, right? And my friends
Mm.
are so. Um. Anyways, I was able to watch it, but it was just not.
It's
I would
usually
get a headache.
$15
Yeah.
more.
Yeah,
God
and you get
damn.
like
Uh,
and you get like wind and stuff and everything, so
Yeah.
it's a
It's
little
like those
weird.
Disney
But
rides that's indoor.
Yeah.
yeah, it literally was
Yeah.
like a Disney ride thing. So, but anyway, um, but other than that, you know what? It was probably one of the. It is like probably top 5 of the Marvel movies in there. There was a lot of like finality to some storylines, which is good. Um, like you walked away like not wondering about things per
With
se.
closure,
Like, yeah,
right?
you're curious about the next team, but there wasn't anything like left hanging on that. And there was a lot of emotion, like you said, like there's Rocket's history, which was always mentioned, but it was always it was a very sensitive subject, but it was James Gunn didn't cheapen the story, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it kind of was like, okay, like it's a good story to tell. Told it well on there. Um so yeah, that's why I like the movie. Favorite moments?
Um, I always like that scene. It was kind of predictable. The one where he's like in the light. He's like in
With
between
Layla.
like life and death. Yeah,
Oh
With
yeah.
and
With
then
Lila.
and
Layla.
then
Sorry.
and then he's ready to die. And I already knew that she's
Yeah.
gonna do that. She's lying, or it's like
It's not
it's
your
not your
time yet.
time yet.
No, your
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
And it was, I don't know why, but it was kind of funny when she calls him a raccoon, and then he just
Yeah.
goes back to life because he's like, I'm not a, and then he goes back.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
and
was
that was
also
a cool
efficient.
moment too, where he's like, "I am a raccoon." Like it was
Yeah.
just like, "Yeah, I am from there." Um, the ball scene where the kid when Drax
Yeah.
throws the ball back, still funny. I was just
Oh
like, I
yeah.
still laughed, even though I saw it before.
Yeah.
You know what? A lot of the funny moments were kind of the family kind of moments where they got mad at each other.
Oh
It
yeah.
was just like, "Why did you say it to ship?" Or like, "Where are you?" And then or something like that, and then she turns around and it's like, "Oh."
Yeah.
So
I find it
they
like the
did.
car scene is something like everyone's been in that situation. Like
Yeah.
Let me
you're
open this door.
yeah.
um, the bad dog was cute.
Oh yeah.
How Cosmo was always like, "Call me a bad dog. Why did you call me a bad?" And then all of a sudden he's like, just like, "No, it's a good dog." And it's like, and actually people were cheering. They're like, "Yeah, good dog."
Oh
When Cosmo did her thing. So, um, I didn't think that there would be that many cameos though. Like, I didn't think Sylvester Stallone was coming
Alone.
back.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Nathan Fillion was really good as the security guard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as the cocky security guard. And it's so and I like how it was very corporate too. It's like, are you sure are you sure it's an alarm? It's like, are you sure it's not a false alarm? It's like, I'm pretty sure. So
How about you, Poyo? What was your favorite?
No, what you said when he was about to die, and it's
Yeah.
like it's not your time yet. Legit, I was like
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I word for word. It's not your time yet, and he came
Yeah.
back.
yeah. The
I
friend
like
scenes
the
were cute.
I like the hallway fighting hallway scene.
Oh,
That shit was
that was
sick.
probably one of the best hallway fights in Marvel.
Mm.
In all the Marvel, because you know how Daredevil, the Netflix
Yeah,
Marvel
yeah.
movies,
Then I
they're
yeah,
known for the hallway fights. That
this
put it
was
to
best.
shame. Yeah, given there was a Hollywood budget with it, but still, it was probably one of the best scenes. And as far as it looks like it's one take, which
Yeah.
was awesome on it.
Also,
So
oh, the
there
most
you go.
the tragic scene was like very like hard hitting, I guess. You know, the one where he tries to escape.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
no.
I cried there, bro.
I
You know,
didn't
I
think it would be
cried.
so brutal.
like
I was
I
sweating.
like you could tell his pain when he started like scraping off his face, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
And
and the
it hurt even
shouting.
more after like he just like he looks back and you know.
Yeah, because I didn't think it would be like that. I thought it would just be like they take him away and then they get incinerated. I didn't think
I,
it'd be like boom. I was like, what?
yeah, I thought it was going to be like they all escape and they help him escape and they get left behind kind of way. But like that, I was like,
Okay,
oh
yeah. Oh,
yeah.
like at the end, they can't escape together, and
yeah,
they go, Rocket, you gotta go, right?
yeah.
I love that. I was my eyes are sweating that time at that time. Like who is it? What's their names? Teeth? Floor?
Floor, yeah.
No,
I
yeah,
was,
yeah, Flora, yeah.
I was like, please don't let anything happen to them, and it just they had to do
James
it.
Gunn has a shirt that says the names of the friends
Uh-huh.
Oh,
on
okay.
a shirt. You know how they always list like foods or something and like that. He has
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
list of the friends. So on that, yeah. What do you think of the finality of all kind of each character? I didn't think they would break up like that. So
No,
I
I
like
was
how
no,
kind of
they
surprised
ended.
how they would break up like that. I was just kind of like, oh, okay.
I think they left it like that because it opens to another Guardians of the Galaxy 4 reunion, kind of.
Yeah.
Maybe in the far future.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
far future. I think for now it's gonna be like Star-Lord, kind of, for a bit.
Well, he's returning, right? They said it
Yeah.
all. They said it.
He's
all.
coming
Yeah,
back.
So he
yeah.
has to. He's going to be at some point. I wonder if it's going to be around like either Eternals or in one of the cosmic movies or something like that. To an extent. Um, the other ones are it makes sense with Drax. Um, staying in
He's with
nowhere.
Nebula, right?
Yeah, they're gonna whatever people were there. Actually, that was another cool scene when Nowhere comes.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like bring the ship. I was like, oh shit! That was like
Is the Battle of the
freaking
Ships?
dead. Yeah, the battle of the big ships.
Do you guys like when Groot says "I love you guys" in the end?
Oh
yeah.
yeah. He actually says, yeah.
I love it. It's because I'm not sure you guys just heard like the Easter eggs because of it. It's because like we saw the growth from Groot from like Guardians 1 until now. Like we understand his language. That's why we're able to hear "I love you" from him. That's what I
Oh,
heard.
that's what you heard. Oh, okay. After all,
So after all that, we understand his language.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
what do you think of Adam Warlock? He was
Not
basically
what I was
comic
expecting.
relief.
Yeah, not
I
what I
think
was.
we're badass.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna
What-
lie. Okay, not gonna lie. I thought fucking Cool was gonna die. I was like, fuck. Like, I remember in our
Oh yeah, we were
predictions
like,
of the movies, we're like,
someone's
someone's gonna die,
gonna die.
and like, no, why did you go back for the thing? And like, he was like exploding, and I'm glad he was saved because like, oh my god, I was tearing up too, man. I was tearing up, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
not
There was
now.
a minute when I was just like, "They're gonna kill off Star-Lord, really?"
Yeah.
But that's probably James Gunn's greatest move in that movie, right? His greatest troll was like he was like in all the trailers, he was like he was leading it almost to like someone's gonna die, and then no one does.
Rocky technically died, but he came back to life.
Yeah.
Yeah. The same thing happened to Groot too. He thought he died, but he was alive.
True.
Yeah, it's true.
The only person who really died was Yondu.
Oh yeah. But it's kind of cool that he had a little bit of a cameo.
Yeah.
When what's his name had it, it's just like
He's trying to
use your
whistle.
heart, yeah.
That was a pretty funny scene when he tried to use the arrow against
Fragment.
Adam Warlock in the
Oh,
beginning.
yeah.
Who did that?
Who did that?
And then he's like, it's like dummy. What do you think of the new team?
Yeah, I think
It's fitting that Rocket
Yeah.
is captain. He is the leader.
Who's
You know that-
the kid?
yeah, the kid. The kid has
So,
like
the kid-
I forgot her name.
From what I read was Val. It's Mar-Val's kid. So Captain Marvel's kid is Val, something like that. Supposedly she's like she's a pretty powerful being because she's like in the Marvel family line. She has a complicated history supposedly, but in the comic, but she's going to be a pretty powerful character. She looks pretty badass if you actually look up
It does.
you've seen the photos, right? Like the comic
Mhm.
of
Yeah.
her. So so they are leaving it open for another Marvel's like another Guardians um team per
Yep.
se.
Have you noticed lately in these past few Marvels, there's a lot of like kids like being associated with the movies.
Yeah.
So you think it's the
'Cause they're
next generation?
Yeah, they're building next generation. There's all this rumors of being the Young Avengers, right? Being formed.
Yeah. I think eventually when it gets to that, that would have to be in one of the final phases
Yeah, we'll have to be
before.
after Kang.
Yeah.
Unless with all this time traveling, right? That's the other part of this, right? There's all these multiverses and time traveling crap that they might be leading us to like characters in the future of, you know what I mean? Like she showed up here as a young girl, right? But they're, by the time was it the Avengers movies come out, going to be older, right? Uh, that could happen also. So,
What do you think of Mantis? You think she's gonna get her own series?
I heard a rumor
I don't
about that on TikTok.
Oh, really?
really.
Because she's like a big character in the Marvel scene too, like with X-Men. I heard, right? Something like that.
Oh,
We'll
Let me look
see.
it up.
I don't
yeah.
know. Like,
Oh yeah, I heard she has a
Miss
big.
Enough was funny.
Yeah, but
Miss Enough
Black's
was funny.
talking to Quill was so funny, and Mantis in the back was just.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know metaphors.
Yeah.
And I like how Drax was able to talk to the kids
Yeah.
because you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
didn't
Oh, yeah.
ask.
Joop joop,
Yeah.
joop joop.
So yeah, that was a good like family maneuver, right?
Yeah.
It's like everyone thinks he's useless and everything, but hey, no one asked me. So
Do you think he was a strong villain in reality? The main guy?
I know in the comics he is. So
Oh.
yeah, in the comics he's actually he's like a pretty strong villain character. You know what? I guess up to that point he was, because it was basically his undoing, right?
Yeah.
If you think about it, right? He was so obsessed with the raccoon, right? He basically shot himself in the foot.
He just wanted a better world, yo, a better new world.
Yeah. So he was. It was a bit of I I don't know if there was like a proper showdown per se, if you think about it. But no.
I think it was because it shows you that Rocket was still smarter than him by him having those boots, even though he thought he
True.
trapped him, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was always jealous of his. Well, I don't think he was. Yeah, he was jealous of his mind, right? He was
Yeah.
like, how did he solve this? Right? How did he solve that filter, that little
Yeah.
thing? Yeah, you know. So, yeah, no, but a fitting end.
Yeah. Last thing would be Gamora. What do you think happens to her character?
New world.
You think
but Zoe said that she's not going to be doing anymore, right? They're pretty
so
much.
you don't
she's
think there'll
done
be
for a
like
while.
one scene where him and Quinn will get back together in the future?
I think that's gone,
I know
man.
Huh? You
I
think it's gone?
Yeah, I think they hinted at it, but I don't think it's gonna happen no more. Yeah.
So you don't think Quinn will get? I mean, he won't get his happy ending.
Because the Gamora died. This is a different Gamora,
The
no?
one that
Yeah.
the one he knows, and he
Yeah.
knows it, right? He's just
Yeah.
done that. He's just being an idiot about it.
Oh my god,
So,
this reminds me. My favorite part also was when they were wearing the Among Us costumes and shit, and they're
Yeah.
trying to talk to each other, Wait,
Oh,
everyone heard it?
Yeah.
Like, 4, it's on channel 4, but it's like number 2.
No.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah,
red
yeah.
is contact yellow,
Red
blue
is
is contact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so funny. Something like that. So it's just so funny, man. I enjoyed. Not gonna lie, like I never thought that I would enjoy it. Like I said, I had no expectation, and like I was blown away. Enjoyed it.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Yeah,
Could be a
and
top
you know
4
what?
for me.
Overall reviews have been very the same too. They said that this is probably actually someone said this is the last great Marvel movie. They said
Boy, what's
because
next?
of the emotions and stuff. Marvel's is next, I believe. But in the MCU, it should be Secret Invasion, which is in June.
That's a TV series, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the next in the MCU.
How many moons, Vaughn, are you giving this movie?
How many moons?
Yeah.
Wait,
Out of 10
what do we do?
moons.
5? I thought we do it out of 5.
Okay, out of 5 moons.
Out of 5 moons? I give it a 5 out of 5.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah. Give it a
Same.
5 out of 5 there.
What would you rank it? Like name your top 5 if it is in your top 5.
Oh, that's hard.
Oh,
Your
as
life-
far as
Yeah,
as far as the MCU movies?
yeah.
Let's see here.
Okay.
I don't know. For me, I'm off of memory and how I felt at that time. The last Spider-Man was my favorite one. Then Endgame.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So
Wait, it is. Wait, you know how they had the multiverse today with the Spider-Mans? Is everything like Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3 canon now, part of that universe?
oh yeah, technically it kind of is, but stick with
The
MCU movies.
MCU.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
Just
I think
Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3.
No, Spider-Man 1 would be definitely, I think, one top because
With
that's
Toby? Or the
with Toby. With Toby.
okay, no Toby, no Toby.
No Toby? Okay. I think
Really? Oh no, Toby. Yeah, Toby.
the third Spider-Man movie with all the Spider-Mans, I'll have that as
Same.
number 1.
Same.
Wait, which one's that one? That was No Way Home, right?
No Way Home.
Yeah. And number 2 I would have, was it Infinity Wars? Number 2?
Infinity Wars is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have to have Endgame as number 3.
Your number 4?
Number 4 would be Civil War.
Okay.
Number 5, I'm not too sure.
Okay. How about you,
hard
Vaughn?
one. It might be Iron Man 1.
Oh yeah. The very first.
I would still put 1, 2 as Endgame and Infinity War. Especially after watching director's cut or director's comment.
In that order?
That was
Endgame
interesting.
and Infinity War 1 and 2.
I would put Endgame first, and then Infinity War second, and then third would be I would almost like almost put like Winter Soldier
Yeah, I could see that.
because of just the way it was put together. Fourth would be I would feel it'd be the Spider-Man Far From Home. Fourth would be Spider-Man Far From Home, just because of the way they put that together.
Right.
And then fifth for me would be Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that one too. I think it was my top 10. Mine is Spider-Man, the last one, third one. It's either Infinity War or Endgame. They could switch 1, 2. I think fourth is Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3 for me,
Okay. At
and
4?
and at 4, and
Okay.
5 is Ragnarok 4.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Thor.
One thing I do suggest out there is watch the director's commentary on Infinity War and on Endgame. I just recently watched it. Opens my eyes onto some of the performances even more. That's why it actually went up in my rankings.
Okay.
After I watched that and I was listening to it, like even listen to it like a podcast, right? You don't even have to watch the movie. You kind of know what scenes they're talking about, but if you watch it, just listen to it as a podcast on something on the side. Um, it really opens your eyes on like also the scope of like those two movies. Now you just even though it was I haven't found respect for those two movies now and the Russo brothers and the writers on that. But yeah.
I need more
So-
Marvel.
Hmm?
I need more Marvel movies.
Oh,
I'm going through Agents of Shields again.
I feel like we're no longer at the peak of Marvel.
Yeah.
We
It depends
we
on
hit
the
close, but not what it was
No,
when it started.
we'll have to see how the approach to which one's first? Avengers Kang Dynasty, right? Kang Dynasty. I think it's the first event, the next Avengers movie. But you have to see we'll have to see how the ramp up to that goes, because there's a lot of potential there. You know, with all the Kang, the what do you call it, the School of Kangs or whatever, the Council of Kangs.
Yeah.
So, well, you have a villain for the long haul. So we'll see. And it really depends on what they do with Fantastic Four and how they introduce X-Men. Because those, if Fantastic Four,
Oh
those,
my God.
if you're gonna get back to peak MCU,
X-Men.
the
Oh
key
my God.
movies, the key
Yeah.
franchises is that will push them there is going to be Fantastic Four and X-Men.
Yeah.
And mutants in general, right? Mutants in general, right? Because there's so much more there that they can access now. But we'll see what happens with that. But I think those are the key for Kevin Feige to bring, for that feeling of MCU, hype again. But they still
Yeah.
fucking make money,
Agreed.
man. They still make money.
Agreed.
So
I'm excited for Secret Wars, but we're far away from that.
Oh yeah. I still
far away from that.
I wonder how they're gonna adapt it. That'll be
Yeah.
interesting how they do it.
But like you said, I think once X-Men comes out and Deadpool and Fantastic Four, I think there'll be a lot of people really excited for that. I'm super excited for that. The fact that Wolverine is with Deadpool,
Yeah.
oh my God, that's insane to me.
Yeah. You
I'm
never
excited for
thought
that.
it would happen.
I knew it would happen.
Like,
It
it's
had
all
to happen.
dream.
These guys are two close friends. There's no way it doesn't happen.
It's true. Hey, he does produce the movie, right? He's one of the producers, right? Ryan Reynolds. So he's gonna put
I want Jessica Alba to be in Fantastic Four.
that I don't know.
She still looks good, by the way. If you saw her recently, she looks the same. She still looks the same. She was in one of the NBA games, but she looked good.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I want her back.
Hashtag.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. On that note, if you love our movie reviews, let us know. If you want more movie reviews, we'll try to put some out there on future releases. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Oh yeah, and you know what? Thank you for 500. Right?
Oh yeah.
You want to say thank you for the 500? We're for us, that's a sign we're going to continue to make these for you guys out there. So thank you. But until the next review, which I don't know, what do you think the next movie? Maybe Transformers.
I'm
Transformers
excited for
is
that.
coming up soon. Yeah, so we'll see what happens, but we'll have another movie review as we enjoy talking about it for sure. Hopefully, you guys like our enjoy our us reviewing them. So until next time, later. Have a good night.
Peace.